Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Off the Muda Scale Wrestling Podcast.
It's your trio that's relieved to finally be reviewing a good wrestling show.
Yep.
Fucking ice cream with a spoon. Get out of here.
What? How else are you supposed to eat ice cream?
With, like, on the cone.
No.
There's no cone.
There's no cone.
Trash.
Do you see a cone?
You ate it with
No, I
paper and
didn't.
everything, too.
I didn't know.
Dang, you ate the paper and just, like, shoved the whole thing in your mouth?
What the fuck am I, Patrick?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We are covering this episode, AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, April 14th.
Good times.
So refreshing
It really is, honestly.
compared to...
And the ratings clearly reflected the refreshment because they did over 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations, AEW.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Also, fuck AEW.
Why?
The storylines make me mad
Why?
because they're effective.
Okay.
Why are you, like, pulling me in and keeping me there, you son of a bitch? I just want to hate wrestling and never come back.
Yeah. So we started the show
The Young
with a
Bucks.
quick recap of what happened last week, how the Young Bucks betrayed John Moxley, helped Kenneth Omega and the Good Brothers defeat John Moxley, essentially. And the Young Bucks did it because of friendship.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they said it. They're like, we chose friendship over everything else. They're pretty much they're family and friends. And Matt admitted that Don Callis was right.
Yeah, sure.
That's the bigger one right there, dude.
It's totally not
They're
all
not-
the money that Don Callis is giving you.
They're not just friends or a club. They are a family.
You sold out.
So...
Hey, man, they admitted that they weren't the Young Bucks of old. So now they're going to be the Young Bucks of old. So they lose the tassels. And oof.
You come out in like some dumbass gear.
So there was a post because, like, I guess whatever they're wearing is some really nice shoes or whatever.
Oh, Dior, yeah.
Yeah. And, like, someone took a picture of them posing with their shoes, and, like, everyone's talking shit, like, what the fuck? Like, so all the shoe heads are losing their mind, and everyone else is like, they're just wearing sneakers. You know?
Yeah.
What's the problem? Like, I don't
The
understand.
Young Bucks are, like, crazy into the shoe game.
Well, they were like, when they stepped out into the ring, they were like, oh, they're presenting the shoes.
Yeah, but, like, a lot of times on BTE, they're like, oh, here's my new fucking $1,000 shoes.
Okay.
Like, them sneakers and limited edition bullshit. And, like,
Yeah, I am definitely not a sneakerhead, so I have no idea what the fuck, like, what expensive shit looks like.
So, when, like, I don't know if I've told you this, but I had a friend in the army that was his thing. Like, he was into sneakers so hard. He had thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of sneakers. And, like, tens of thousands worth of sneakers. And even back home, he told me, like, and showed me pictures and shit, too. He has a storage unit full of sneakers that he's bought.
God damn.
Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I
his,
never
like,
understood that one. Like, do you get buried with them when you die?
Do you sell them?
Maybe it's an investment. I don't know. If it works, good for him.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
We need to start making bootleg sneakers.
Do you
dude.
wear them?
No, he doesn't.
No, whoa,
Oh, there was
wear
a
'em.
select few. There was a select few that he would wear, but it wasn't like, the expensive ones.
But they still look nice, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah, they still
Yeah.
nice, yeah.
Like, goddamn, dude.
So weird. I don't understand it.
Some of them didn't look nice, but they were expensive anyway.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they're like a
definitely
limited
is.
print run.
It's super
Yeah, come
weird.
on, man. You haven't seen the little Nas fucking shoes that are going around?
Nah.
With one drop of human blood. in
Oh,
it.
that one, yeah.
that's
Is
Satan
it his?
shoes.
Is it his blood?
No.
What?
How dare you not use your own blood?
Whose blood?
Don't worry about that part.
Don't worry. No.
Don't worry
Oh
about
my
it.
God, that's dumb.
But of course, the Christians came out and rabble.
Oh, they were mad at him anyway. But yeah,
For reasons, I guess.
Yeah, for
The
giving
Bucks-
Satan a lap dance.
Yeah.
the Bucks and their fancy shoes are bad guys
The time
now.
we live in.
Officially bad guys. We did.
Oh man.
We're getting Mike Tyson back on Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yep, he's hanging out backstage, and who comes out but MJF himself and approaches him. I like the line that he says, like, "Oh yeah, my dad says you're a big deal, so I came to talk to you."
Yeah.
Like, he's so good. But MJF understands why Mike did what he did last week. He gets it. And tonight, because Mike Tyson is the special enforcer for the, what is it, Wheeler? No, Dax or Wheeler? I forget which one all the time. Jericho wasn't wrong when he said, I can't figure them out. Versus Jericho, he is the special enforcer.
Axe or Smash or whatever.
Yeah.
or Axel.
I remember that being a thing back in NXT when they were Dash and Dawson, and there was a chant, which one's Dash, which one's Dawson?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not wrong though. Like,
They're both like 80s wrestlemen with facial hair. One of them has hair, one of them doesn't have hair.
but they're
like,
both good.
Yeah, that's it.
They're great. I just forget which one's which.
So
I'm
Jericho
sorry.
was right.
I'm sorry.
MJF also says like, "Hey, look, I know you might regret it, and looking at your face, I know there's already one thing you regret right there." And I'm like, "Oh,
Yep.
God, MJF is so good."
No, he's a Max.
That is true, but to make peace with Tyson and to get Tyson on his side, he gives him a blank check,
Yeah.
Stupid.
which Tyson rips
Misses.
up like a champ.
Well, he's tried to snap it. He's like, oh, and he snatches it again. Okay. Yeah.
I want a
Oh,
blank
he
check.
rips it and then he eats it and then he spits
He
it
does,
at
yeah.
him.
Yeah. And dumb.
That was funny. I thought this was
This was a fun
entertaining,
segment, yeah, for sure. So I'm like, it's refreshing to see this.
despite Maxie. God.
Well, MJF is fantastic.
No, he's trash.
No,
I'm diving full into.
Do you actually not like him, or do you not like him because of his character?
into the meta? He's trash.
Okay.
fuck out of here. I'm on the opposite train here. He's fucking fantastic. That's why I got one of his shirts for a reason.
No, I mean MJF is great.
I need to get
He's just such
need
a
to get
bad
his
guy.
stuff.
You want to hate him?
get his scarf.
No, I don't want his scarf. It's probably full of germs.
Man, people.
No, see, I'll buy you a scarf because like that's one of the items you can get for your birthday, Brian. You have to wear it.
Do I have to?
No,
wear
you
it?
have to wear it.
How many times do I have to wear it?
Depends how old you are.
Oh, fuck that. Hell no.
For a year
What?
straight.
No, get out of here.
Sap.
You could have gotten a free scarf.
Yeah.
I don't even like scarves.
But yeah, we start out the night. First match.
So I actually thought this was funny. This is that I know of.
Uh-huh.
This is the longest they've gone without starting a match.
Maybe.
Like
That's entirely
That's
possible.
a wrong way to say it. This is the longest they've gone before a match has started.
Yeah. No, I got it. Yeah, that's entirely possible. We have Young Bucks versus Pac and Rey Fenix
Triangulo.
for
Well,
the
doing.
Yeah.
for the tag championships. Don Callis is on the commentary table.
Yeah.
Fans did chant "You sold out at the Bucks."
Yep.
So
I did like how during this match, of course, Ray does his typical like dive to the outside to get them, but he didn't make it to the barricade this time. So this match is
He kind of did.
Not
No,
really.
he kind of did.
He kind of did. He go over it?
He didn't go over.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't count.
He made it to the barrier though.
yeah.
He didn't go over
It's just he made it to the barrier. It's just that
They
Nick
moved-
or Matt was in between him. and
They moved all the crowd back additional 5 feet for the anti-Ray Phoenix
There you go.
barrier.
See,
Well, that's his fault. Tell him to get longer, like stronger legs,
he has
more
springs.
squats, more squats and calf raises,
Mm-hmm.
and you can.
Yeah.
He kind of already does that though.
Yeah.
So whatever.
But damn, dude, this match was fun.
This match, I think, was the best match of the night for me.
It was pretty good.
It was really good.
Like, cause goddamn, dude. I think one of the best parts was like towards the end. I think it was like not the ending, but like Ray gets spiked by Nick Jackson when he does the thing over like the rope, and like Ray sold it super hard. Like he almost like stands on his head for a moment and then falls
Yeah.
over. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Was it? I mean, I can tell them apart. I just don't remember who did what. It was either Nick or Matt, where someone's on the ropes or whatever, and then Ray goes to do a move on them, but then one of them reverses it into a Canadian destroyer.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
fucking dope.
I think it was Matt, but
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
dude, that was so fun, man. I think one of the spots that looked most painful is like when the Young Bucks get both Ray and Pac and they do the double power bomb onto the apron.
Yeah.
God, that always looks like it sucks to take because you're hitting almost like the corner of that shit. So I'm like, oh well, fuck your spine.
I liked I don't know what move it was, but on the outside on the apron, no, on the outside of the ring, I think it was Ray and Matt or whatever, and they did a move to the other person's partner,
Yeah.
and they had like a stare down thing, and that was cool.
Yeah.
They do stuff like that with stupid like sharpshooters and holds
Yeah.
all the time. So yeah. Yeah. So the match ends with a big flurry of moves, and then Matt and Nick they basically pull Phoenix's mask off.
Those heels.
This was such a bad match.
He covers his face as is expected, and then they double super kick him, get the pin, 1, 2, 3, still tag champs.
0 out of 10 match.
Fucking evil badman taking masks off.
Yeah. This could have been the best match of the night, but just because of that.
And then Excalibur was super upset at them for taking his mask off.
And then I like how Don Callis is joking. I was like, oh, look at that. He didn't even see the super kicks come because he's covering his face. I'm like, God damn it, Don Callis.
Look at it. It actually it gets me super hard when they do the mask stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's so sacred. Like, how dare you take off that mask?
That would have been a disqualification in Mexico.
Yeah, it would have. Not even a disqualification. A fucking.
Do you think that Ray Phoenix?
They're gonna get you right out the back when you leave.
Execute you?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you think that Ray looks like a child like Mysterio does when he takes off his mask?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, they probably all do.
Nah, dude, put your mask back on. Make sure it never comes off. Like, fucking sew that shit on.
That's why they wear the mask.
We never got to the part when we were watching WCW where Ray loses his mask.
Yeah, we did.
No, we did not.
Why have I not seen? Why have I seen that?
You don't want to. It's fucking weird.
You've probably seen pictures of it.
Oh, you're talking about where? Okay, yeah.
Where he loses to Kevin Nash and
like he starts wrestling without a mask.
Yeah. And that he does that for the rest of WCW.
Yeah.
For the next
then he had to go to the fucking the Lucha Council to get it back.
He did.
It's the best. That's my
straight up went to
where the fuck are they?
They're in the temple in the Aztec temple.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of the other luchador, the guy with the long hair.
Juventud.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
But Rey Mysterio loses his mask in WCW, and he wrestles the rest of the time without a mask.
Why did WCW hate luchadors?
See, they did and they didn't. They didn't hate luchadors. They just hated people who weren't Hulk Hogan because of how much money he made them.
Garbage. And how much money he took also.
Eric Bischoff, you're a scam.
Yeah, that's true.
But 83 weeks, Brian.
83 weeks.
That's all he's ever got to say.
I guess.
So after the match, we go backstage with Hangman and the Dark Order. And they're asking Hangman, hey, what do you think about the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega? And he's like, nah, don't worry about that. John Silver, he'll be back in like 4 to 6 weeks. Isn't that great? John Silver, yay!
I like how he slaps the wrong shoulder and like Silver goes, ah! Like, wait, wasn't that your other shoulder? Well, this one hurts now too.
Yeah.
Silver is so good, man.
Yeah, John Silver is fantastic.
How can you not like him, Brian?
I like him. Gosh.
That facial expression says otherwise.
The Meat Man.
I was drinking about stuff.
After that, we go to
projectile vomiting.
Alex Marvez interviewing the Inner Circle, and Tyson is there.
Yep, Jericho declaring that they're not rivals anymore, and that it was all thanks to the pineapple.
They're friends.
The pineapple.
The pineapple. And then, like, I think Santana corrects him real quick. Oh, I meant the pinnacle.
The pinnacle.
Yep.
But he was saying that after they saw the errors in their ways, he called everyone that he did wrong to, and Tyson was one of the first ones.
Yep.
So now they're best friends.
Yep.
And he goes back to saying that, like, oh man, you should going back to my jerk off friend and his band of sour men.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, man. All right. So would you say that since being in AEW, this is like one of Jericho's peaks right now?
I don't know, because we've only seen him in this sense for a little over a year. Jericho as the list Jericho in like 2016 WWE was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Obviously, I feel his best work was like 98 Jericho in WCW with like the fucking feud with Goldberg and
Monday Night Jericho.
The feud with Dean Malenko. Like, that to me is some of his most entertaining work. But I don't think Jericho's ever been bad. There's been times where he hasn't been as good. Like, one of his last things in WWE when he left the first time in like 2007, a lot of times, like, he was even saying it on the Stone Cold show. He didn't want like a going away ceremony and everyone's crying and there's a retirement thing. He got drug out of the show by security. That was what he wanted. That's what happened to his character when he got fired. Literally, security pulled him out of the show. He was like screaming and crying. And like, that's fucking awesome. So like, I don't know. It's hard to judge
like where this ranks out of
where
all
this ranks out of
shit.
Like, personally, WCW Jericho is my favorite. But like, they're all fucking great, man. Every like the Painmaker when he's like dumb evil clown Jericho,
evil clown man.
Like, fuck, man. He's been great every time.
Y2J Jericho's still fantastic.
Yeah, Y2J Jericho's great. Like, God, who gets to have their debut promo be where you shit on The Rock? Like, fuck, man, that's crazy.
So confirmed, Y2J on Mountain Rushmore, eh?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
He's easily one of the top 10 for sure. But yeah, so Mike Tyson, hey, we're friends. Again, Mike Tyson, everyone forgets how bad he's great, and then he starts talking, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Unfortunate.
God, man, like, yeah.
Unfortunate. But we're gonna get a blood and guts match, whatever the fuck that is. At Double or Nothing.
Oh yeah. I remember.
I cannot wait. Mm-hmm. That's next month?
May 30th.
Yep, next month.
Yeah, it's a long time from now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's fine. We can wait. We'll have other like sweet Dynamites to review in the meantime.
Yeah.
But after we had a sweet I wouldn't say rematch, but
kind of
a rematch between Jade Cargill and Red Velvet, aka not Brandy.
Yep.
I always like how they book her like this. I'm like, shouldn't that be Brandy that goes up there and like helps Cody?
Pregnant Brandy.
Yeah, pregnant Brandy go up there and help Dustin not die, almost getting pile drivers on steel steps and stuff. And but yeah, Red Velvet. There you go. Good enough.
Cool match. It starts out super super intense as Jade Cargill gets into the ring. Red Velvet says "fuck you," and then like fight starts immediately.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool. Again, like these women are both putting on a great show. I definitely want to see Hikaru Shida be featured more because she's the champion.
Oh yeah.
And we basically never see her, but I'm still glad that we get solid women's wrestling on AEW, and it's not dumb I fell off the ring slipping around bullshit tag matches that don't end. Like fucking hell, man.
Shida the Cheetah?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Shida the Cheetah.
I do know next week we have a title shot, as far as I think, with
Ty Conti and
Shida. So that'll be cool.
I'm pretty sure Sheeta's gonna win.
That's what I'm thinking. But
because they want Britt to probably take it
with
off.
With AEW, who fucking knows?
Yeah, that is true.
Who fucking knows, man?
Sheeta has had how long has she had that title for?
A good while.
Yeah.
A good while.
So, I mean, they haven't done the best job at always like showing her off every week, like Austin was saying. But like, it's not like she's been a weak champion either. So it's kind of a weird line.
She's had great matches.
Yeah, it's just a really weird line where like she's not really being featured. And storyline wise, she hasn't really had too many good stories, unfortunately, but the matches have been good.
Yeah.
So
that reminds me, did you see the video with the bunny and fucking Abaddon? They're eating Oreos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
It's on YouTube.
No.
Check it out, yeah.
It's BT?
No, it's just a different thing on YouTube.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, it's like, because you know how like everyone has their own shit going on. Like Sammy has his vlogs. John Silver has his own like YouTube channel that they do stuff in the back. And so like it's just catching all the different ones.
Yeah, they should consolidate.
There was a dumb interview with Abaddon and like one of the ladies that like does interviews for AW, and it was pretty great.
So what happened to that storyline? Like, what the hell? I want Zombie Sheeta.
I want fucking Abaddon all the time.
God,
all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
It's weird with Abaddon's like Twitter account because sometimes she'll do like super kayfabe, and then other times it's just like, oh yeah, this is a thing I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm like, wait, what?
It's fucking great.
No,
I love it, man. Like one of my favorite things, like when she does like she does photo shoots and stuff. Yeah, and I'm like, God damn it, dude, that looks so fucking cool.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, so Jade Cargill wins, looks super strong in this.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say stomps Red Velvet.
It's crazy thinking like that was her third fucking match, man. Doesn't look like it.
She has a bright future.
She fucking put the work in to look great. Like I could see her like top tier against some of the greats. Like I could see her wrestling Charlotte or Becky Lynch or whatever, and like putting on a great fucking match.
God, if they had like Bianca in AEW or her versus Bianca, would be fucking fantastic, dude.
That's the thing. Like they brought it up like Kenny Omega did, and then Triple H didn't. Said it's not out of the question, but like I want to see crossover with WWE and AEW.
I will after Vince is not around.
I don't even see like
the problem is like because he's gonna want to be in control and he's gonna
it,
fuck up a lot of matches. So I'm like, if Vince is gone and like have other people that like have good visions, like clearly the people at NXT, their creative team, work with AEW and like, hey, here's the person we want to win. This is how we want to do it. So I think that'd be really fucking cool. But while Vince is there,
who's in charge? Regal.
He is he's one of like the head bookers of NXT as far as I'm aware, but I think Triple H is like actually in charge of NXT.
Yeah.
He's the Vince of NXT.
Yes. As far as I'm aware, yes.
Yeah, so that's the thing I would want to see. Which I think would be really cool.
Yeah.
Have all the shows come together.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like a big super pay-per-view.
What? Hey, Okada wants to do it.
Yeah.
He's down to work with WWE if they're not being dicks. So
after that,
are you gonna say no to the Rainmaker? Because I'm not.
Does he have to know I said no?
Yes, he did. You have to say it to his face.
he's gonna Rainmaker you 17 times. After that, we get Tony Schiavone.
Hanging out with Britt Baker.
Yeah, talking to Britt Baker. Britt Baker is mentioning how she's number 3, but now that Red Velvet lost, she's probably going to be number 2. And again, she's trying to, have this story of
the ranking system sucks.
The ranking system sucks because, wins and losses, but like, I sell all the merch and I'm the greatest and whatever, and I should just be the champion. Yep. And like, hey man,
And she says on Elevation and Dark, she's going to be picking up more wins.
Yep.
So check that out.
Yep.
So I guess a good way to like kind of promote those 2 shows. But we'll see. Hopefully, eventually, I do want Britt to have the championship belt.
Yeah, me too.
Sakes.
Absolutely.
And
I think she'd be a strong heel champion.
And I honestly think when she gets the belt, I think they're going to probably show her off weekly.
I hope so.
Britt's usually on every week.
I hope so.
Regardless of how long the segment is, but she's usually on every week.
I'd say Britt is probably the best like female wrestler they have right now.
I can see that. I think between her and Thunder Rosa's
good. Yeah,
is a solid. Or Serena Deep's really good
too,
fucking wrestler, man. Oh man, this next match, god damn it.
So
I'm a little like disappointed.
We get the debut of the Factory as a fighting team at
That's
least.
such a bad name.
It's not great. I get it.
What was the theme song?
I don't remember.
Neither do I. That's how bad
But it's Ogogo, an Olympic medalist,
British
with
one.
QT Marshall, against Cole Carter. So these guys, obviously, people aren't as familiar with them. They're from Dark and stuff, and I'm fine with having more factions and people doing stuff. You don't need everyone to be the Young Bucks and the fucking Elite and all that. Shit.
Yeah, but like all this just happens. It's just like a gut punch, and he wins.
Yeah, it was definitely not fun.
Hence the reason he gets the
Supreme victory.
Okay.
He got a supreme victory, Brian.
Yeah,
You think I didn't get any offense?
No,
He just
no
fucking
offense.
lost.
Flawless victory, fatality, killed him.
Brutality.
Oh man.
But ref calls it after like a horrible gut punch, and the other guy dies.
Oh yeah,
Cole Carter
he fucking
dies.
like explodes. Like he doesn't even pin him. He just kind of like falls to the ground. Like,
Well, it's because the ref's like, oh, he's
ref-
dead. He can't wrestle.
the
And
ref kinda
match
sucks,
match is
right?
fucking over, man. See, I like this ending.
yeah, I have no problem with
because
it.
you don't always need a pin or submission. It's fucking cool that a dude punched a guy to death and he won. Like that's fucking cool to me. If he does that against like some of the other mid card guys and like kind of builds his name up there, I'm perfectly fine with that. I want that to happen where he just like, bam, and then he'll eventually have to go up against like a credible threat where he can't just do that.
And then they'll have a boxing match.
No.
Oh,
But like I like the idea that like this dude can fucking down you with
Yeah.
one punch and like that's really
Are they
cool.
gonna call him Butterbean?
Oh, go.
Oh
Fuck.
no, he's gonna kill Bart Gunn again.
Oh no. But like,
Did you see all that stuff? Have you seen that stuff? Fuck man, that stuff's
Yeah.
rough.
I
Crazy.
just want them to like spruce up their faction a little bit. It seems a little like luster.
Give it time.
Yeah, but like right now it's like
we're
Factory,
just
I'm like,
we're just
okay.
meeting some of these guys.
the factory and like your theme's not that good. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll dock points.
I mean, they're gonna work on it. I
yeah,
guarantee.
so hopefully they get better. But that's the only like big like down that I have. Other than that, I think Agogo's pretty cool. I do want to see him like just straight up punch more people to death.
yeah.
Like what is it? Like the Astartes thing. Remember that part where like that dude like goes crazy?
Oh
and,
yeah,
like they
just-
immediately like just,
just punches his head in.
I
Yeah.
want to see that.
that's
in
great.
wrestling.
Shoot the shit out of him. Yeah.
My favorite part in that whole thing.
Pretty great.
Oh, you're transforming, nah, son.
Yeah. After that, we get a match: Dax Hardwood with his buddy Cash versus Chris Jericho with Sammy and
Tyson
the
on the outside.
special ringside enforcer Iron Mike Tyson.
This was
It was fun.
better than expected.
Yes, 100%.
It was definitely a fun match because there was a lot of shenanigans happening. Like, of course, like Sammy and Dax have to interfere at one point. There's a Floyd and a chair get introduced at one point, and Tyson catches them both.
Gets both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
surprisingly.
It was a lot of fun.
I mean,
shenanigans.
Tyson still missed a good amount of other
Tully
stuff.
Tully Blanchard gets ejected from the ring early, for
Yeah.
doing shenanigans.
But yeah, like it was just fun overall. So I can't really complain, especially like towards the end when like Inner Circle and Pinnacle eventually all come out from the back and start
Yeah.
fighting. And because of like that whole distraction, That like lets Jericho eventually like hit the Judas effect to pick up the win. So I'm like, oh, okay. I have no problem. I'm still really excited for this feud to continue. And I want to see the blood and guts match when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to see. I'm pretty sure like next week Pinnacle is the one who's gonna come up victorious that week. I hope they do it in a cool way too.
What's the match for next week?
I don't remember what was the next week match between these guys.
I don't even know if they announced it or yet.
Maybe.
For which one?
The next Pinnacle Circle match.
I think it's Blood and Guts.
Oh, they don't have anything scheduled beforehand?
I thought they had something this week.
I mean, they might. If they do, I'm not aware of it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't remember.
I'm sure they will.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think between who and who, though.
Easily. There's a bunch of
I mean,
easy
yeah, the
matches.
tag FTR versus Proud and Powerful.
Sammy and Wardlow. Not Sammy, Hagar.
Oh, Hagar versus Wardlow. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Tully
Tully versus Sammy, that's what we need right there.
Yep.
I want to see Sammy just kick the shit out of Tully Blanchard. Just kill him.
Or Sammy and MJF, honestly. Like that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good revenge match right there for storytelling, especially.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, but yeah, overall, really fun match.
Yep.
Like
Mike Tyson becomes a ancillary member.
Yeah.
Ancillary. He's like it's like the Roman legions and the auxiliary.
Yeah,
whatever. Equal, but like not equal.
I thought he was just gonna say like, an honorary member.
Well, like what's the difference between honorary and ancillary?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like he's in this inner circle, but he's not.
That's pretty much what he means, I guess.
So can you rep it when he goes out to the street?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, he can.
But they don't have to come to his aid.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
There you go.
Cool.
After that, we get a quick promo.
Bullet Club segment.
Before that, yeah. No, we get a quick promo of Thunder Rosa saying that
that's right.
She wants all the belts and she wants to rule the world and have all the ladies' belts and to beat everyone and she's the best.
Okay.
It's just a thing.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I don't mind that. Like, I think she's saying, is it next week or the week after that? I think it's gonna be. She's gonna go up against probably Serena Deeb.
Yeah, I think so.
For their title. So I'm like, all right, I have no problem. Last time they went at it, fucking
Great
fantastic match. Like, I'm surprised Serena Deeb doesn't have more like promo segments.
I mean,
because I don't think she's really had one.
It might be just because she's NWA and like whatever.
She's technically not at AEW.
Yeah,
I mean, but neither is Thunder Rosa.
I don't know. Thunder Rosa, I guess, is featured more because she's not the champion.
True, I guess.
Because you can't have the champion defending their belt every night on a separate show. Be a little weird. Be a little weird.
Yeah.
What do you mean separate show? Just like
because like NWA has their own thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm like, because it's AEW, it's not NWA. Like, if you had your champion every week on AEW, it'd be a little weird.
But Impact has done that for like 2 months now.
But the Good Brothers don't wrestle. They're just around.
What are you talking about?
What?
Yeah,
they don't wrestle every week.
I think they've wrestled the last 2 weeks. Don't have it.
Yeah, but prior to that, they were just dicking around.
I guess it's just still weird.
Yeah, I don't know. After that, we get
that was Bullet Club segment.
Yeah. Is it?
Are
you sure? Are you sure?
Bullet Club.
Because it's just they're out in the parking lot segment or wherever the fuck they're at, and it's just like just them talking, and all they're really saying is like Sammy Kenny gets the mic, and all he's saying is like, oh man, we haven't really changed. We just like need to stop listening to the fans and do whatever the fuck we want because we've been doing what you guys wanted, and that got us absolutely nowhere. And look at them now. Now they're tired of listening to the fans. And if you fuck with the Young Bucks, you're gonna get a BT trigger to the face.
That's funny that Kenny says that.
Yeah,
because like, where were you before AEW?
Yeah,
and where are you now? Like, it's just
it's fine. Don't worry about that.
Okay, yeah.
Hey man, Kenny has ascended AEW wrestling though.
This smells like invisible hand trickery.
Good.
Oh, it does end with Don Callis kicking the cameraman.
Yeah.
Though, which I
what
found
does the invisible hand
hilarious.
smell like?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's invisible.
Can you sense it?
No.
But you can definitely feel it, though.
If he wants you to.
Yeah, but you could feel it when he wants you to feel it.
Yeah.
It's a very awkward touch.
Some people like that.
Is it the... Damn it, what's your SWF?
The inner thigh grab? Yeah. It's the Kid Delicious finishing move, the inner thigh grab.
Terrible.
But Don Callis' hand can strike at any time. It's the worst part. You could be in the middle of taking a shower
while
you're driving.
Oh, no! Crash.
been having a fucking a physical.
Oh no!
And it gets really awkward because you think it's a doctor. You fight him. You know, it's weird.
Yeah.
What?
What? Like imagine getting a physical. You feel someone touch your inner thigh. Oh, that's a fucking doctor.
Why do you punch the doctor?
Yeah, why are you
Clearly it was him. Who else would have done
But he's
it?
supposed to be doing that.
He's not touching my inner thigh.
He's working his way up.
What? He's giving you a pat down with your inner thigh. What kind of doctor are you going to?
Shit, I
good
need their
ones.
number.
Oh, yeah.
Referral.
Yeah, my doctor's always licking his lips when he sees me. It's weird.
Oh god.
Rubbing his hands.
Yeah.
After that, we get the re-debut of Kris Statlander with the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy against Amber Nova. I'm super excited to see Kris Statlander back.
Oh yeah,
She's been gone way too long.
this is just a quick stomp too.
She has a new shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
a
wow.
new shirt.
New music, I think.
Yeah, it's new music.
Isn't it just the Best Friends music?
I think it's the Orange Cassidy music.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, because before she had her own like music,
Yeah.
I still thought her old one was cool as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see Kris Statlander back. I thought she was super great. You know, it sucks that she got injured pretty badly, was gone for like 9 months or whatever.
That's actually what the shirt's about. So
Is it?
wasn't it her knee?
Oh, I'm out. I didn't see it.
Yeah?
The
Well,
shirt.
No, what was her injury?
Yeah, it was her knee. Yeah. her knee
Yeah,
was
on the
fucked up,
shirt
yeah.
it says, we can rebuild her.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
that's
kind of
cool.
cool. It's a cool
Yeah,
shirt.
I'm super
That's pretty
excited.
cool.
Like she's always entertaining, dumb, Andromedan alien,
She's the best part of the Best Friends right now.
booping
so-
people on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's super cool to see her back.
Yep.
You know, again, she gets a pretty quick squash
She
victory.
wins
Not
with
surprising.
a supernova.
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Then
I'm liking Kris Statlander.
Yeah.
I think I was into her way back.
Oh, yeah, for
Oh
sure.
yeah,
I
she
think
was
we all
super
were.
fun.
Oh,
Like I
she's
was
great.
super bummed out. Like oh, she's gonna be out. Like
Yeah, like that
fuck.
fucking sucked.
I'm glad that debut for her.
Mhm.
Not like debut. When she came back, I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it. That's another wrestler you're like I could definitely see her getting the belt
Yeah,
too. So like
that'd be
that's,
cool.
That's why I really like AEW. There's so many wrestlers you could go. Oh yeah, they get the belt. They carry the company for a while
Mhm.
too. Like oh, it's so nice to see that.
After this, we get a thing with Team Taz saying how they wanted to talk to Christian
Yeah, but they haven't heard from him for
about
a
a
week.
spot in Team Taz, and he's ghosted him.
Fucking
And then Christian comes down to the ring, and he's like, "All right, well, I was gonna do this in private with you guys and not make it personal, but
yeah, like because
Now-
Taz gave him like a hey, you in, you out.
yeah." And then Christian's out.
Fucking
He doesn't want to join, and it makes them mad.
He dissed them kind of hard.
He did.
Yeah. Was that if you weren't standing on those 3 steps, I could see you eye to eye.
Yeah.
It was like what did he say? Like my wallet is bigger than
Yeah,
your whatever.
Taz is like my
Yeah.
wallet could crush you or something.
Yeah.
yeah, like
He got the
God
George
damn.
Costanza wallet.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
like how
sit sideways.
immediately Taz goes into this thing. Like after he says no, it's like, well, I never liked you anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
You suck. Like standing in the middle of my ring with my colors and shit. I'm like, God damn it, Taz.
I fucking love Taz.
I know someone in real life that has a wallet that big. Yeah.
Fuck.
It's not okay. It's not as egregious, but it's a really thick wallet.
With like full of dumb bullshit. And
yeah,
receipts
it's
and
just like
stuff.
receipts and stuff. Like
It's
what
gonna
are you doing?
explode and like
his spine is all misaligned.
Yeah.
Oh God, man. This leads Hobbs going into the ring.
Yep.
Mhm.
And fucking up Christian.
Holy
Yep.
shit! Finally.
Right.
Oh my god! It's been like 3 months, dude.
My favorite.
Christian got killed.
My favorite part
Huh?
is
But anyway, like
Yeah, I was saying-
since when did Hobbs join Taz?
A while back.
a little while.
He
ago.
hasn't done shit since.
I
then.
agree. Yeah.
He hasn't. That's true. He hasn't.
So finally,
Finally,
Yeah.
he does something.
I hope he destroys Christian.
I don't even remember what these other buttons do.
That
One of them's
one
Vader
is
time.
Vader time, and that one's
Let's find out.
Oh,
There
that's
you
what
go.
that is.
Well, there you go. Now we know.
we gotta leave that in.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
I'll probably move that to the first page.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad Hobbs is finally doing something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's cool.
I-
I want him to murder Christian. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I want to
reels.
just destroy him.
Oh, no,
well,
I
he kind of did
accidentally-
already, but not
I
really.
accidentally
thing is,
killed
like-
him in the ring.
He's like, oh,
The only thing I'm kind of like, I'm like, God damn it, I don't want to see Team Taz lose again a feud,
they definitely
And
can't
that's the thing, I'm
afford
like-
that. They can't.
especially with Christian coming back.
yeah,
And-
he's got to
and
get a strong
with-
win.
and with Brian and Starks getting all crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could see Brian Cage is probably gonna like split at some point in
So-
the future. I don't know when.
Team Taz is one of those things that
They're
like
cool.
I honestly like they're cool, but to me they're not necessary.
True.
Every one of these guys could be doing stuff on their own, and they'd be great.
Yeah.
You know, you could even have like Hobbs and
Hook.
fuck, what's not Hook, the fucking other guy.
Which one?
Starks.
Like, team up and do their own thing.
Yeah.
You don't need Taz, but Taz does enhance everything. It's not like how I felt with the Hurt Business, where all of those guys together made it amazing, and separately they're not. With this, separately these guys are amazing, and together they're also amazing, so either way, I'm fine. Like, let's say Team Taz loses and they break up, and then each one of these guys does their own thing. I'm fine with that. Like, I don't care.
It's just, I want them to pick up some victories. That's kind of what I want. Like,
they definitely
all of them are cool, and it's just like,
it.
all right, you guys were just in a feud with Sting and Darby, and you guys lost that. All right, now you're moving on to this other feud. I don't want you to be like the gatekeepers of like, oh, are you like mid-card or up on top?
Yeah, but I can't see them putting Christian Cage down like that.
I agree. That's a problem.
That's the thing. That's what I would think, like, you know, if Hobbs or Brian Cage left, we could have a cage match. Brian Cage versus Christian Cage in a cage.
Oh, God.
That'd be stupid. Yep.
Cage cubed.
And then bring in Nicolas Cage as a special
Nicolas Cage as a special guest referee.
Enforcer.
No, referee. He's the actual referee.
Oh, God.
A cage cubed match. Fund it.
I mean, I can't.
Fund it.
I'm not rich.
Well, figure it out.
Oh, man, I need to go rob some people now then.
Hey,
damn it.
I'm not condoning that, but I'm not saying don't do it.
Time to sell that.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Time to sell the Devil's Rocks on the streets for a while then. Fantastic.
After that, we get the main event of the evening. TNT champion Darby Allin versus Big Money Matt Hardy for the TNT title.
Yep.
Does he have big money?
Yes.
Like actual bills that are like huge?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, how big do you want it to be?
Like.
Oh, you want like the novelty checks that you get from like winning?
No, like
a
bills.
dollar.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
no,
man.
like not like $100 bill.
Yeah,
but it's like the size of those
Yeah,
checks.
yeah.
Yeah, novelty checks.
Why would you need that?
He's called Big Money Matt Hardy.
Where would you cash that in?
I don't know. Where
Anywhere.
do you cash in the big checks?
No, isn't it just like regular legal tender?
Yeah.
You just like, hey, buy a soda with like a $5 bill that's
Fit that
huge.
in the machine.
They have to accept it. It says
no.
for all debts, public and private.
That's true.
They have to.
Man.
For
Hey man,
all
I don't
big
give a fuck
debts.
if there's a coin shortage. You give me my change back.
Trying to put it in like a machine.
You have to get big change though.
Yeah.
A big ass quarter.
Yeah, the quarter's like this
No,
big.
you gotta get like the penny from Batman's cape. I want
Oh,
my
no.
change to be that big. I want it to crush me.
Giant, like 20-foot tall penny. Oh yeah, Matt Hardy versus Darby Allin.
This match was fun.
He
Guess
came
this
out
was
alone too. It was weird.
I guess this was a like no holds barred.
It was a false count anywhere match.
Yeah,
So
do whatever you want.
do whatever you want.
They did mention that Darby Allin is 28
Okay.
and Matt Hardy has been wrestling for 28 years.
That's pretty cool, to be honest.
So it's definitely fucking crazy to like wrestle someone like a full generation before you.
Yeah, I would say like when this match started, I was a little worried for Matt, considering like one of the big last time things he had that
He fucking
almost
died.
Yeah, almost died. So I'm like, oh, how is this gonna go? But like they pull it off pretty well. I enjoyed this match. It was super cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
I
get
think they played it a little safer with Matt.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything.
Oh
too
yeah, he didn't
crazy.
like. I think the
Like
biggest
the
spot he
craziest thing
had
was the leg drop, right?
yeah, off like the middle of a ladder, not even the top. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, that's cool, dude.
this match though, like man, all kinds of fucking people show up.
Oh yeah, because
Sting shows up, and then fucking Lance Archer shows up, and then
Dark
fucking
Order shows
Dark
up.
Order shows up, and
Then,
the best friends show up, and like
Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky
Yeah.
show up, but they get driven away by Lance Archer
like
at one
fucking
point.
oh, apparently Lance Archer cut all his hair off.
Really?
I saw a picture of like all his like crazy hair, like in like a pair of scissors on the floor.
Oh man.
Yeah,
The next picture is like, oh, it wasn't me. I just found some dude and I just cut his hair.
yeah.
Well, you should get taps on here.
Oh man, I agree.
Yeah.
I want Lance Archer to be dominant and do cool stuff.
Yes.
he's
That'd
too
be cool.
great. He's
See,
too good.
there's a part of me that wish we did videos because I would definitely put the press F.
Yeah,
fucking, like,
F,
see
F,
whatever it's
F,
like.
F, yeah.
But yeah, this was super great. You know, hard hitting, all kinds of fun, dumb bullshit. Darby Allin ends up winning, retaining his belt.
Yep, he went by coffin drop from the highest spot he can.
Oh, wait, we do videos.
Oh, we do. Well, you gotta fucking find that thing now.
God
Splice
damn
it in.
Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah, coffin
went-
drop off of the highest place.
And after that happens, hit me with some of that orange.
As God is my witness, he is broken in half.
yes. Mick Foley is rolling in his bed. And he's like convulsing because he's got the pain from, you know.
Oh, man.
30 years.
He sleeps in like the...
He's like a mangled mess. His bed is a smashed Spanish announce table.
Oh, God. That's all lopsided and
That's his bed. With like the fucking old, like spiky, fucking hard cornered monitors.
Oh, God.
Right into your back. Yeah.
He sleeps screaming.
Yeah. Every time he rolls over, his ear gets chopped off every time he rolls over.
What the hell?
He lost an ear.
How many times does that happen?
I don't know.
I mean, you can only lose 2 technically.
That's true.
You can't lose that many ears. Dude.
Oh, that reminds me. So there was a promo back forever ago, like early WCW, like 93. It's Kevin Sullivan and Cactus Jack.
Oh, man.
And it was like maybe 94, right when Hogan comes to WCW. And they're doing a thing. And Mick Foley is just like, oh man, I love Hogan. He's great. And he does the like thing with his like ear to the side. And Kevin Sullivan says, how can you even do that? You don't have an ear. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. But yeah, you know, Darby Allin wins. Still TNT champion. Man, I don't know who's gonna take it off of him.
I do.
There's a lot, man.
Oh shit! No, never mind.
Because like he's beaten everybody.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's beaten everybody.
Everyone?
Yeah.
No, not yet. He hasn't beaten everyone.
Well, everyone. I mean, obviously he's beaten
I
everyone
want the
so far.
Butcher to
like,
get it off.
that'd be cool.
Oh man,
He just comes in and kills him.
Randomly?
Yeah, you would.
He
You be
already
against
fought
it?
him.
But you be against it though.
But the Butcher already fought Darby.
What about the
cares?
Blade? What about Blade?
Blade hasn't fought him. I don't
Oh
think.
man,
What about Bunny?
Okay, hold on. We do have to bring this up.
Yeah.
Because they did a non-televised event.
Uh-huh.
They filmed it anyway, but
Yeah.
they did a non-televised event, and actual story stuff happened on there.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes me mad. I don't know if it's on YouTube, so that's different.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
But
weird.
But they actually did have story stuff.
What did they do?
They showed clips of it throughout this AEW.
Did they? I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
because that's what I'm saying. Butcher fought Darby
Interesting.
on that show last Friday.
Weird.
Was it Elevation?
No, it was last
No,
Friday. It
I
was
remember.
its
I
own
remember
thing.
that being mentioned that they were doing like
It was
a
the house
show.
always wins.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
No, I don't.
Maybe it was like a Europe only thing, where they only showed it in Europe.
but they said specifically it's not going to be televised. If it's on YouTube,
That's
okay,
weird,
I
yeah.
get it.
I'm
I
not
just didn't
sure.
watch YouTube.
I'll have to look it up and see if there's a way to watch it.
Yeah,
'Cause that was the
exactly.
thing,
Because they showed clips from it, and it's like they obviously filmed it, but
It was like 2017. WWE did the first Starcade in like 20 years, or not 20 years, but like 17 years or whatever. And it was not televised, but they filmed it apparently.
yeah.
And they've never shown the footage.
So what was
It's
the
not on the network. I don't know. Just
for
in
the
case
fans
they
there?
want to put on the network.
I guess.
It was really weird. Yeah. It was like a big deal because Cody Rhodes had already left the company by that point, and he was kind of pissed that they were using Starcade, but there was nothing he could do because they own the rights to the name.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, I'll have to see if there's a way to watch that. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
It just kind of like it put me off a little bit because
It's frustrating.
why
I
would
get
you
it.
why would you put story stuff
like-
on something that you're not going to televise?
That's true. Yeah. I mean, like, because WWE does house shows all the time.
Yeah,
And
but they
that's
don't
where-
add like story shit.
And they don't do story shit. They just like the only story shit will like, oh, let's say, you know, house show, Dolph Ziggler is feuding against somebody. They'll wrestle at the house show.
Yeah.
And like whoever will win or lose, whatever. But then like that won't necessarily modify what's going on the regular weekly shows.
Yeah.
And like that's the same thing. When we saw Raw and SmackDown, like they had matches before and after the show that weren't televised.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
you know, they do shit like that all the time. But yeah, Darby wins. He retains after a big fucking, like, this was a fracas or a fucking
Donnybrook.
a Donnybrook. All kinds of people showed up.
They were even having a little bit of trouble with the camera.
Yeah, there's just too much shit
where
going
do you
on.
where
Yeah,
do you
too much
focus
stuff.
on,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
eventually they did get back on track and Darby wins.
Yeah, Darby
so.
wins. You know, again, I don't know.
That was a super like intense match.
Yeah, it was
too.
cool,
Oh,
and all
yeah.
kinds of dumb shit happened. Yeah, like that. You know, it's when you do it well, it's fun.
Yeah. And that's kind of what this whole show was. It was
Yeah.
fun. And like we said earlier, I think we said earlier, like they broke 1 million because it's
1.2
the
million.
first official week where NXT is finally on Tuesday nights and Dynamite is on its own thing. So I'm curious to see if like next week they continue these
Yeah.
numbers or
If
is
they
this
do,
just a
that'd be
number.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I just wonder if this is going to be like a thing where like, oh shit, they finally let's see what it is or
I'm curious
what their,
how
like,
many
static
how
numbers.
many people who had only been watching NXT and not ever watched AEW switched over,
I have no idea.
because like that could be a significant portion.
True.
I'm glad that going back a little bit. I'm glad that Matt is willing to do these kinds of things.
Yeah,
Like willing to go through that, but he has wrestled, like we said just now, he has been wrestling for 28 years.
Yeah.
Like, man.
I mean, and you know, at
Start
what point,
thinking about the manager role.
at what point do you stop? And that was one thing Jericho brought up with Stone Cold. He's like, at what point do you stop? And Jericho says like, oh, like I'm doing great stuff still. Like I still feel great. I still can wrestle great. Like when do you stop? He doesn't, and he said he doesn't want to be a parody of himself. Like we've seen so many wrestlers do, you know, Undertaker, Goldberg, Ric Flair is a huge example of that.
Yeah.
Like Mick Foley, even to some degree, is a big example of that. You know, at a certain point, you have to realize I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying for Matt Hardy to quit. He can still go, but like there's obviously a shelf life for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like 28 years is way longer than most people ever get.
Yeah.
Like Stone Cold wrestled for 13 years. And he was at his peak for 6 of those 13 years. So, like, think about shit like that.
Man.
Like, you think of Stone Cold, like, oh man, he was there forever. No, Stone Cold was only Stone Cold for 6 years. That's
fucking
crazy,
insane,
right? That's
dude.
crazy to think about.
Those are amazing 6 years though. So
Yeah.
When did we retire?
2003. His last match was WrestleMania 2003.
Jesus.
His very last match.
He just decided he was done.
Yeah, so much just pain, and he was also kind of pissed off at like the product, and he kind of threw a tantrum and left, and he admits that he was wrong, where he was champion at the time, or no, he either way, he was supposed to lose to Brock at a non-pay-per-view, and he refused, and so he just left. And he would then, and then he, you know, he admits that he was in the wrong, that he shouldn't have done that, but like at the time he felt that was right. But either way,
Yeah. So what would you give this Dynamite?
I'm gonna give it an 8. Solid
It's
all
good.
around. Like, you know, I enjoyed everything. There was nothing that I felt was bad or disliked. You know, not the greatest show, because like that's actually a pretty high bar for AEW now compared to some of the great shows we've had from them. But like solid 8. You know, I enjoyed it. Like what?
Like AEW does so well that they raise the bar for themselves.
They did.
Yeah,
like,
and that's kind of the refreshing part. You're like,
yeah,
hey, even on their shows where like, okay, it wasn't the best show, it's still a solid
it's
show.
still a great show.
And,
Like
and
if they can
that's
put on,
impressive.
if they put on this quality every week, like
That's kind of impressive.
I think WWE's actually in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, okay, it's weird because
there's still a
we've-
lot of what ifs though.
well, we've been conditioned, right, by WWE
Probably,
to
yeah.
expect this like. I'm serious, like dead on. We expect a mediocre to trash show,
Yeah,
every week.
almost. Yeah, that's probably fair.
and AEW comes in and like
Puts on a great show.
putting on a great show every
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
week. So it's
But there's been times where we've liked WWE more than AEW on
yeah,
some
but how many
weeks.
times has that happened? Like twice.
It doesn't happen
Exactly.
often.
Like
yeah.
it's not very often, but like you can see WWE still can.
They could. They certainly
It's
can.
just-
They just
They
never.
have a
They
lot
just
of
don't
other
hit the
problems we
mark
got
a
to work
lot.
on. That and unless like drastic shit happens, like you're not going to see drastic change over there,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
but
But we have AEW. I'm good.
Mhm.
I'm okay watching another wrestling show. That like, it's different.
Yeah,
It's more energetic, and it gives you shit you want to see.
it's just it's
Not
a
all the
different.
time,
It's
for
a
the
different,
most part,
it's a different
Yeah, for the
feel.
most part.
yeah,
It's a different feel from what WWE is,
Yeah.
and that's why I like it so much.
Yeah,
yeah.
clearly AEW needs more scripted promos. That's what they need.
No,
Really succeed.
they need another weekly big show.
They do. Yeah,
Yeah, because like all these small
Give me
YouTube
another.
shows-
Give me another 2-hour show.
another storyline show.
Another storyline show. That's what I want.
What
That
do
is
you-
what
do
I
you
want.
rate it?
Saturday night. Like, fuck.
No, you can't do that. It would probably
That
have to
would
be
fucking
Thursday.
suck. Yeah,
It would probably have to be Thursday.
Thursdays. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I
What's
can
on
see that.
Fridays?
SmackDown.
What?
SmackDown.
Never heard of it.
WWE SmackDown.
Mondays and Fridays are totally clear.
Named after The Rock.
Is
All
that
right,
true?
either way,
It's
I
basically
think
his
we're-
show,
I
yeah.
think
Oh,
we're
okay.
good.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
What'd you grab it? You didn't rate
At
it.
8.
An
Okay,
8.
I'm gonna rate it a 0 because Triangulo lost.
Man, that's some bullshit.
They lost,
So?
so it's the worst show ever.
You're dumb.
Disgusting.
Standards for Brian.
Sorry
are
that
ridiculous.
that
Hey, the bar
club-
was raised.
Sorry that the club won
They suck.
and they're cool.
Yeah, heels are bad.
No, heels are cool. Heels are way cooler than dumb
Heels
good
are
guys.
bad.
Way cooler.
Disgusting.
Way cooler.
All right, actual rating like a 9. It was
Yeah.
a super good show.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think that's it.
That's it. Thank you for listening.
Oh wait. End it with the purple.
What about me? What about Raven?
Thank you for listening to the Off the Muda Scale Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, any other place you find your podcasts.
You can also find us on YouTube now, so if you want to listen to us there, go ahead, you filthy animals.
We also have a Patreon, so if you would like to support us, we would deeply, deeply appreciate it.
Yes, please. Again, thank you for listening.